Hello, my friends. It's time for the last Advent devotion of the year today, and I'm a little closer to home today. In fact, I am at home. I'm on our private road. There you can see it. Our address is Chandler Road. We actually live down a little private dirt road just off of Chandler. It's not even on the map. It's on the maps, but it's not always labeled. It's sometimes labeled Roberts Lane, sometimes Hunsaker Street. It's just a little street, about 10 houses total on this road. We know our neighbors. They know who we are. In fact, we're getting new neighbors across the street here. They're working on the house. They'll move in here in a couple of days. Looking forward to getting to meet them. I wanted to do this devotion here today at home as our last one to talk about how the light of Christ shines on the streets that are closest to us. We've been on campus. We've been at the Capitol, shopping centers. We've been on the interstate and on Abbott Road at church. All familiar places, familiar roads where Christ shines his light. But I wanted to finish here at home, at my home, and your home. One of the most, in my opinion, most eloquent and simple verses that encapsulates the meaning of Christmas is from John's Gospel. It's John's Gospel, the first chapter, verse 14. You see, John's Gospel doesn't tell us a story about Bethlehem and wise men and all that. John sort of gives us the theological importance of what Christmas is about. And in verse 14, John says, "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us." Now, God, the second person of the Trinity, became human and lived here in this world. My favorite paraphrase of that verse, it's a paraphrase, but it goes like this: "The Word became flesh and moved into the neighborhood." See, Christmas is about Christ, God, coming to live with us. It's about God coming into this world and how his light comes even to our homes. The Word, God made flesh, moved into the neighborhood. It's kind of a free translation, but it brings home the point that Jesus came to a street not so unlike ours to live in a home that's not so unlike ours. Christ's presence and his love and his incarnation transforms places like Circle Drive and Frandor Shopping Center and Capitol Avenue, but today I want to focus on how Christ transforms our homes. That Jesus came home to live with Mary and Joseph, that he slept in a bed, sat at a table for meals, probably helped Joseph fix the door when it broke, listened to Mary and Joseph as they told him bedtime stories, did all the sorts of things that we do at home. And that brings a special light to our own homes, because at home is the first place where we need to celebrate the coming of our God. It's where we tell our children the Christmas story. It's where we gather around a table to pause first to give thanks to God for his gifts. It's where we extend the same love and forgiveness to one another as God extends to us. Our home should be the first and most important place where the light of Christ shines on all that we do. In our house, we have a manger scene that we put up every year. And there's always one piece missing until Christmas Eve. Everything's in place: the wise men, the shepherds, the animals, the angels, Mary, Joseph, and there's a manger. But Jesus isn't there yet. Sometime on Christmas Eve, one of the kids, and one of our adult kids now, will go and get baby Jesus and put him there in the manger between Mary and Joseph. It's a beautiful reminder that Jesus has come to live with us in our little house on this dirt road off Chandler Road. Wherever your home happens to be, whoever happens to be in your home today, I pray that you take a few moments this Christmas to reflect on the fact that Jesus has come to live with you in your neighborhood, in your home, and brings his light to that place. We'll see you Christmas Eve. God be with you.